It's July. That means half the year's over. And we've got a list of our favorite bottles that we've bought and tried this year. Hi friends, I'm Laura.
And I'm Troy.
This is Bigger Drinks. Welcome back. So first on my list of favorite bottles that we've bought this year that came out this year as well is the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. My favorite is the A123. It hits my profile the best. I know it's not a lot of other people's favorites, but I just love that really sweet profile that this one has.
It's a solid bottle. You can't go wrong with an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Okay, so for me, the first one on my list is the Maker's Mark BEP. This is the final bottle in their wood finishing series. Don't really know what's going to happen next. There's a lot of buzz that they're coming out with some kind of a aged stated product.
I didn't know that.
Cellar aged, I think, is the tentative title. Like a blend of 11 and 12-year-olds. So we'll be looking forward to that one. But 2023, this one's a hitter. Cannot go wrong with.
Okay, next one of my favorites is the Woodford Reserve Masters Collection Historic Barrel Entry. So this one came in, went into the barrel at a lower proof than they normally do. It has so much good flavor. I really enjoy it. It doesn't taste like the other Woodford Reserve products to me. I think it's its whole new category, and I love it.
Yeah, and for me, sticking with that low proof theme, I've got the Orphan Barrel Scarlet Shade. This bottle, just like that last one she just showed you, caught a lot of hate because the price to proof ratio. Don't sleep on these. They are expensive, but they pack so much good flavor into these bottles, and it's a pretty limited supply, I guess, which is what drives the price. But 14-year rye, you can't go wrong.
It tastes so good. So this isn't just a bourbon and rye channel. I drink all kinds of whiskeys. So this one has been one of my favorites this year. It's the Lagavulin Isla Single Malt. It's the Distiller's Edition. So this was double matured in Pedro Jimenez seasoned American oak casks. So this one, it's smoky, it's peated, it's fruity, it's delicious. It makes me want to drink more scotch. I really enjoy it.
That fruity note that you get from that Pedro Jimenez is awesome.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I guess another fruity flavor bomb for me as well. I've got the Old Elk Cigar Cut.
And malty.
Yeah. So, again, this one caught a lot of hate because I think people were expecting it to be the Joseph Magnus killer. It's not. It's not even close. But for what you get in here, all the different flavors, I mean, it's a sherry cask, Armagnac cask, port cask, and cognac cask finished. This is an amazing pour. Don't pass it up if you see it.
And then I like all the nutty flavored bourbons. So the Booker's Charlie's Batch, this one, exactly what you would expect from a Booker's. I very much enjoy it. I'm happy I purchased it. I have not tried the newer batch, but this one, very good.
Yeah, and I feel like the Charlie's Batch was definite step up from all of the 2022 batches. So that was a real nice surprise, and we weren't even looking for it when we found it.
Yep, that's even better.
Okay, so I've got next the Foregate. This is batch 27. It's the split stave rye. If you've not had a Foregate before, they are a little spendy. I think this was $200, and we had to buy it through Sealbox because there's no Foregate in Washington State that I've seen anyways. But the way they do the split stave with, every other stave is charred and toasted, it puts such an incredible flavor on this. It's just a very special rye. If you have an opportunity to get one and you can afford it, you should do it.
Yes. So apparently I like Woodford Reserve because I have the other Masters collection. This is the batch proof, 124.7 proof. So I've got two very different bottles. One's low proof or lower proof, one's very high proof. This one is absolutely amazing. The experience, the flavor, every part of this is just wow.
Yeah, and a brand new bottle for us. It wasn't even on this list when we first came up with it, but we picked that up in the past few days, and it immediately jumped onto the list.
Yeah.
It's every bit as good as last year's batch proof, which was in a lot of people's top 5 of the year. So next for me is the Hardin Creek's Clearmont. Hardin's Creek is like a Jim Beam side project or something like that. And they come out, they're age stated in months. And, you know, we saw this one, I think it was like 204 months or something like that. And we're thinking, oh, it's like 10 years old. And then
we did the math is real dad.
Yeah, we did the math. This guy's 17 years old. And it is so good. If you like hyper-aged bourbons, the oak influence you get on this is amazing. It's probably going to be in my running for whiskey of the year, honestly. It's that good.
And then, as always, I've always got a Jack on the list, but no one's going to disagree with this if they've had it. This is the Jack Daniel's 12-year. It's just so amazing.
It's a special bottle. It really is. Yeah, so that's our list of like the legacy distillery releases, I guess you would call them. Non-single barrels, so they're specific to 2023 and not a single barrel. They're available to everybody. We do have a few single barrels that we thought were special enough to make this list, so we can start going through those. The first one for me, Nashville Barrels Nash Tucky. It is a single barrel. This one was picked by Stuff and Whiskey. There's their little tater sticker on there. It's called the People's Bourbon with the rock. It's kind of cool, but it's a really good bottle. If you have a chance to get a Nashville single barrel, go ahead and do it.
Even their other single barrel, they've got amazing barrels. Every single barrel we've had of theirs has been fantastic, including this one.
Yeah, they had one, it was called Swag Junior, was the tater sticker on it. And we tested it side by side with an actual Stag Junior, and
it was close.
You really couldn't tell the difference. We were kind of worried when we picked it.
Yeah, it was definitely very close in flavor profile. And then this other one, this is a Rye 3. This one is by Oak and Thieves. So this one is a cask strength toasted barrel, single barrel, and it is absolutely amazing. This is probably my favorite rye at the moment. He thought I was crazy when I picked it up. I'm like, no, this is going on the list. We will find a way to get it on the list because I love this bottle. It just tastes so good.
We're going to fight to get it on the list. And she won.
And I won.
Okay, so everybody's always hyping these guys up, these Old Forester single barrel proofs. We took a long time to find our first one, but since then we've got 6 of them. It's one of those things like a Russell's pick. I just can't walk by it and not get it. This one here is from McCallum and Sons in Tacoma. It's so good. If you like that Brown Foreman or that Old Forester profile, this is that on steroids.
Yes, it's delicious. And then this one, so Nulu, I love Nulu. I love all of their stuff, but I don't normally like Amberana finishes. This, so far, is the only Amberana finish that I have liked. It is experimental finish series. This is a single barrel select from Sealbox. So, you know, it's not a large batch. It's a single barrel. It could be different from other ones that people find, but it is fantastic. They do not go overboard with the Amberana. You taste it, but you're not that's not all you taste. You can still taste the whiskey with it, which is what I enjoy about it.
Yeah, and everyone always says that those Amberana finishes are like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. For me, on this guy, it was more like a Christmas spice cake with like a cream cheese frosting. It's really good.
That is a great tasting note.
Okay, so our final bottle, we're going to catch hate over this.
Or maybe people will agree.
People absolutely love to hate on Texas whiskey and Balcones in particular. This guy right here, I just kind of stumbled across it. This is their single malt. It's aged in used Oloroso sherry, so it's aged like a Scotch. And I don't know if you can tell on the camera, it's very see-through compared to like the motor oil appearance of other Balcones stuff. And then it's finished in cognac. Aged for 40 months in used Oloroso, and then finished in cognac. And this guy right here has so much flavor in it. It's also going to be in our running for whiskey of the year.
Oh my
it is
goodness.
so good. If you've not tried a Balcones single malt black label, the single barrel, you need to run out and get one.
I'm just going to compare it to this one, I believe, is in charred oak, just so you can see the difference in color.
You can't see light through that thing.
It's like black. Here,
Yeah.
hold up the bottom of that one. See the difference? Huge difference. And that, I mean, it's not showing up on camera that well, but I think, like, if I tasted that blind, I wouldn't even know that it was a Texas whiskey, honestly. It is so incredibly different than other.
Honestly, I would probably think that it was like a cask strength Scotch, non-peated. It's so good.
It is extremely good. We're probably going to look for a backup because the flavor is just absolutely fantastic.
I mean, I cringe every time I hear someone describe a flavor with the word bomb. Caramel bomb, cherry bomb, whatever. This guy right here is a sherry bomb.
Yeah, so if you like that fruity flavor that you get in those finishes, it is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. I got no more bottles.
Me either. If you like this content, please consider giving it a thumbs up, letting us know what you like, what is in the running for your favorite ones so far this year, and please subscribe. Love the support. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Cheers.
I just want to remind you guys that I will be doing a giveaway once I hit 1,000 subscribers on my live stream. We will be giving away a Henry McKenna 10, an Eagle Rare, and a Blanton's. I just need you to subscribe, share my videos, leave comments, anything you can, and then join on the live stream once we hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for watching. Cheers.